Hey, tourists, it's your boy Domination. This is back in the basement. You're gonna do some how it takes, baby. Man, that's back. You know this is real man Russell, figure Russell, real Russell, figure Russell, breath of our preach on. And welcome to the back of basic broadcast, back of the basic video games. Welcome to the back of basic broadcast, back of the basic unsolved previous episode. We're gonna give you two of the most bonus videos. One is for previous episode and the other one a new episode, unsolved episode. Stay tuned on that after we finish this. When we watch the reprint premiere of unsolved episode, we're gonna do a review on that one, and they talk about Miles Davis. But this is talk about the previous episode instead of the new episode. So the previous episode we're gonna talk about is One Love, everybody. And all these other guys, rest in peace to Ecstasy, the leader of Whodini, and Master D or something like that, and Joel and Haas team or something like that. All these three brothers, man, especially I think Ecstasy was the founder of the whole Whodini. So let's talk about these hip hop talented brothers from New York City. These New Yorker boys, man, they doing their thing. So rest in peace to Ecstasy, and this is a dedication to him. Whodini is a American hip hop group that was formed in 1982. The Brooklyn, New York based trio consider of vocalist and main lyricist Jolly and Hansis Chin, co-vocalist John Fetchit, aka Ecstasy, rest in peace, who worn a Zorro style hat. Zorro style hat, he does. You can tell he look up the Zorro. He was talking about that why he wear the hat because he like seeing like a black Zorro. Zorro style hat as his trademark. Yep. And turntables artist DJ Andrew Carter, aka Grandmaster D. Yep. Coming out of the fluff of New York rap scene of the early 80s. Whodini was one of the first rap group to add a R&B twist to their music. Yep, and through the laid the foundation for a new genre, the New Jack Swing. The group made its name with a friendly harmony songs, much as Magic Wand, the first rap song complete by. Completed by a video. The Haunted House of Rock, Friends. How many of us have them? Friends. The ones that can we been done. Friends. That song I ain't lying about that one. Watch your friends, man. But always stick with the true friends that's trend for you. Some okay, and some are real cool, and some gonna treat you like a fool. We like to be with friends because they funny. Only time they be a friend when they need some money. He said friends been around for all the friends have been around. Friends been around since a decade, and they still around this very day. Homeboy, they ain't lying about that. How many of us have a friends? And always the best advice for Whodini. Man, I sure gonna miss that guy, Ecstasy, man. Rest in peace. Friends, 5 minutes of funky beat. And my all time. The Freaks Come Out at Night. 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 Freaks come out. They talk about freaky ladies at night, man. Prostitute. What else you think they talking about? Freaky ladies coming out at night looking good. Not just prostitute. Ladies go out at night and all that other stuff. Find you a freak. Live performance of the group are the first rap concert with the participants of breakdancing dancers from the video UTFO. Russell Simmons, y'all, I forgot what it stands for, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Russell Simmons was the manager of the group in the 80s. The group have released 6 studio albums, 14 singles of the group, hitting the charts of the American magazine Billboard. 4 albums of the group are certified platinum by RIAA. Y'all know what that stands for. I ain't got to explain. Y'all know. During to their loud single, Friends, that hit Billboard Hot 100. So they started off in 1982. They was on Jive Records, Artistly Records, MCA Records, Also Def Records, and Columbia. Yep. Because if it wasn't because if you look at the Free Come Out at Night video, Jermaine Dupri was in the video. If you look at it, you'll see Jermaine dancing on the background. So the only 2 live members is probably Jody Hunsley and Andrew Grandmaster D. Carter. The only thing that passed away is John Ecstasy Fisher. May he rest in peace. And hip hop will never be the same about it. Their music will live on for many years to many years to come. Okay, the early years. Whodini was along with the first rap. Whodini was along with first hip hop groups. I mean, to culture as a high-fiving natural following for hip hop music, and made and certainly in the road on urban radio. They are commendable of other hip hop groups, much as Grandmaster Flash, and Furious 5, African Bambaataa, Run DMC, Fat Boys, and Rap the Nine. The group signed with the London-based independent recording label Jive Records in 1982. They enjoyed a string of hits for several years, mostly charted on urban and R&B radio station. The bunket of the production on their release was done by Larry Smith, a bass player who also handled much of the Run DMC early works. Yep. In 1982, Whodini made a rap story with their debut single, Magic One, a article to rap radio pioneer, Mr. Magic, rest in peace. Not the other Mr. Magic from New Orleans. It's the other Mr. Magic from New York. For Rap Attack and the whole Juice Crew and all that. He started the whole Juice Crew. Rest in peace, Mr. Magic. I think he was from... Where he's from? I think he's from Bronx. He's from the Bronx. So rest in peace, Mr. Magic, man. The real Mr. Magic. Rest in peace, the other Mr. Magic, but this is the Mr. Magic from the East Coast, New York, and not just the dirty South. Rest in peace to both of them, but this is actual Mr. Magic who was found the Juice Crew, which has become the first rap song to receive a music video. Suddenly, a pop and techno pioneer Tom Doggerby helped produce the single. Magic One also have the distinction of being one of Whodini's most sampled songs. Yep, it is. On June 8, 1983, the group released their self-titled album Whodini on Vertigo and Auto cassettes. The album was produced by an influenced German pioneer, Connolly Plate, at his own studio near Germany on CD. The album was released in the United States only in 2010. The second single, Haunted House of Rock, was released in time for Halloween 1983. Whodini comedically to the goofy fun of the Fat Boys with the product of Run DMC to create what is the rap equipments of horror movies. Heavy on the sound effects The song is full of reference to relatively famous monsters and boogeymen. Dracula, Bloody Mary, and the Invincible Man of all show up. Yep. I was around later when they been out there, 1988, 89. And 1984, the group released the second album, Escape. The intro to the album was fully produced by Larry Smith from the laid-back groove titled 5 Minutes of Funk. To Friends, a cartograph of story, a portrait of sample everywhere from Nas, If I Rule the World. Imagine that. To Tupac, troublesome 96. To Harder to the Edge, a single, Freaks Come Out at Night. Yep. And Big Mouth, Mr. Big Mouth. You're a big mouth, big mouth, a big mouth, big mouth. Many of these songs are also groundbreaking in hip hop culture, as each one of the songs tell a unique story from the urban perspective. The album ended up being certified for platinum level sales by the RIAA, selling over 1 million albums and upward its release. The instrumental version of 5 Minutes of Funk was used as the main song use the main music for WNYC TV show. Yep, video music box. And an influence of early hip hop music videos. The Vibratolite album is long out of the print, and the CD only released twice, once in 1992 and again in 2002. It is also out of print, and many copies of either albums are available to collect it. Only May the 17th, 2011, a decent version of with Escape was released on CD with 9 bonus tracks. Yep, remake the classic. Back in Black. Yep, Back in Black. In 1986, the group released a third album, Back to Black, fully produced by Larry Smith, and numbers of songs from the album received heavy local hip-hop airplay, much as Funky Beat. Yeah, 5 minutes of funk. 5 minutes. 5 minutes funk. Funky Beat. That's the Funky Beat. And the controversy, I am a hoe. Hear the silver. I am a hoe. I am a hoe. So I forgot what the verse goes like that. Follow was guitar, draft funk, and last night I have a long talk with was in receptive Paul Conley, and the drummer of Dracula was featured on the album tour from 1982 to 1986. The group was at its most producement. They tour with the most success bands much as Run DMC, LL Cool J, Fat Boys, and other pioneers of hip hop, R&B, and funk bands. The group was involved in the first Fresh Fest tour, which was the first hip hop tour to play live. Started of nationwide. In June 1986, they appeared at Philadelphia Stadium in front of a audience of 18,000. They are the first rap act breaking the dance troops to tour in the UK and Europe, with the UTFO also appeared with them as their breaking dance act. They played all over Europe to full development, as no one have seen this kind of music before. Yep. Oh man. Okay. We'll review Open Seasoning and the new school. By 1987, the group has earned the shapes of golden singles and albums. With the fourth album, Open Season, it's the final release of 1980s. The group has turned its way from the once playful simple beats and catchy rhymes of the old school, instead become a vocative of harder and more instruments drive with the guitar and horns and bells. They even began to sample as a snugly of Chelsea and Leslie. Got to be real is here on the song. Now that's Whodini inside the joint. Larry Smith produced the whole album except for two tracks, Be Yourself and I Am Deaf, Jump Back and Kiss Myself, produced by Sentience. The new school style has been familiar done in almost a year, premise of the multiple million selling debut album by LL Cool J and the Beastie Boys. As many groups have already turned into the kind of hip hop and rock music that cross over easily, Open Season failed to produce any real hits, and all through the group was still eligible to Jive Records for the next few years. The band seeking out its totally assured by the by seasonally only released singles, including Anyway I Got to Swing It for the a Nightmare on Elm Street 5, the Dream Child movie soundtrack. Yeah, they're on the soundtrack. But this is hard on them, the Whodinis. And we might as well read the last of it and review. In 1990, to the present, in 1990, the band made attempted as a comeback, and in that same year, the group signed with MCA Records and released the fifth album, Baggin' a Trick, in 1991, which was failed to have the commercial impact. It didn't did very well, like it should. As it's trying again to revalidate the using then and charisma of the sound of the new Jack Swing. Larry Smith produced 6 tracks on the album, 2 of which are close article with the band Major Jam Production, which is separate producing the other 4 tracks, and fresh and cultivated made music for other. Fred made music for other 4 songs. In May 1994, the group scored a hit single with "It's All Come Down to Money," which was and produced by Public Enemy and Terminator X on his album Super Bad, talking with the Def Jam Records for a new deal stalling. And in 1996, the group was assigned by Jermaine Dupri, a mentor producer of Criss Cross and Little Bow Wow, to the hits then Columbia Records production So Def Records imprinted as a child in 1980s. Jermaine did a belief strength as a dancer for the group. Yep, that's how he got to start. In their 6th album, The Six, produced 1 single, Keep Running Back, and it appeared on the R&B charts. The album was fully produced by Jermaine Dupri, except for 3 tracks, which was created by David Atkinson and Anthony Red Sparley and Doug Martin. Since the 6th album, the group have not released any new music, but its older songs has been featured in many varieties of old school collaboration, combination, and three greatest hits collection has been released. The Job Collect Volume 1 in 1995, A Rap Attack in 2003, and Funky Beat, The Best of Whodini in 2006, which featured the several-minute Whodini major mix, which was a melody of some of the biggest hits. In recent years, Whodini still toured considerably, and its old records still resortfully faced on pop and R&B radio, especially during the old school mix shows. The group records have now become the sample sources for contemporary MCs much as Nas, Master P, Prodigy, and MF Doom. Rest in peace to Prodigy, MF Doom. Man, if you don't know MF Doom, you're not hip hop, plain and simple. Rest in peace. In October the 7th, Whodini was a honor at the fourth VH1 hip hop honors. In March the 12th, in March 2012, Whodini was featured in the season 5th, episode 3 of the TV1 hour-long documentary series Unsung. In August 2012, Whodini was present with the Icon Award by the Underground Music Award. In October 2012, Whodini was inducted into the fourth and Adelaide Long Island Music Hall of Fame. On August 16, 2018, the group was awarded the Hip Hop Icon Award as the third Black Music Honors ceremony held at the Tennessee Performing Arts Center in Nashville, Tennessee. On December 23, 2020, Fish died at the age of 56. R.I.P. Man, he will be missed, man. Hip hop will never be the same. The album and did come at a regular CD. Whodini released it October 13, 1983. Job Records. Escape. Released October 17, 1984. That was platinum. Back in Black. Released April the 29th. Released at April 29, 1986. It went gold. Open Season. Released August the 27th, 1987. Gold. Yep, it went gold. Bag a Trick. Released March the 19th, 1991. Yep. And MCA Records. The Six. Released September 17, 1996. Label Social Death and Columbia. You know, and they have songs like Magic One, 1983, the House of the Haunted House of Rock. I mean, in 1984, Friends and 5 Minutes of Funk, Freaks Come Out at Night, and 1985, Big Mouth. Hold on, folks. Hold on for a second. All right, hold on. Like I said earlier, what I'm gonna say again. Okay. All right. Freaks Come Out at Night, 1985, Big Mouth, Escape, I Need a Break, Funky Beat Remix, Whodini Mega Mix, 1986, One Love. Excuse me, I love that song. You just get happy with, you lucky, just happy, just one love. Grow Up, Be Yourself, 1987 and 1991. The Freaks Come Out at Night, but it's like Freaks Come Out at Night. The Freaks. That's what they call it. Freaks, the same thing. Freaks. Julie, and 1986. Keep Running Back. So, like Whodini, Escape, Back in the Black, Open Season, Bag of Trick, and Six. All right, they on the documentary, Rap Olympics, The Roots of Rap, TV movie documentary, 1990, 2004, UK Stop, 30 Years of Hip Hop, October the 4th, 2004, and 2012, Unsung, The Story of Whodini by TB1, March the 12th, 2012. Okay, television, 1987, Showtime David Apollo TV series, One Love, October the 10th, 1987. Yep. 1987, Video Soul TV series, Be Yourself. 1987, Visible Trend TV movie. 1988, Soul Train Music Awards TV special, March the 30th, 1988. The 1987 Soul Train TV series episode, Freddie Jackson, Lace of Whodini, Be Yourself, Life is Like a Dancing, November 14th, 1987. 1994, In the Mix TV series, episode Hip Hop, Then and Now, April 24th, April 24th, 1993. In 2007, Formula VH1 Hip Hop Honors TV special, October 8, 2007. 2018, Third Black Music Honors TV special, and September 8, 2018. Hold on, folks. Hold on. Okay. All the stuff they done, video collection, 1986, Back in Black, RCA, Columbia Pictures, home video. Excuse me. 1990, Greatest Rap Video Hits, BMG Video, Zumba Video, and Jobs. And all the samples they do, like Dr. Dre used the beat I Am a Hoe for Easy E song Boys in the Hood remix. Bone Thugs and Harmony record Friends and remix it on The Art of War. Firm song 5 Minutes of Funk sample 5 Minutes of Funk and quoted it is of course. Jermaine Dupri verse in Welcome to Miami sample the info to 5 Minutes of Funk. Yep. Will Smith song patronized by Friendship sample Friends and quoted its chorus at the beginning. Friends is a sample in Emmett Doom Deep Fried Friend Deep Fried Friend from the album Food. Yep, Pastor Troy remixed Fred into the song titled Beans. Yeah, and Nas sampled the chorus of the song One Love for his song of the same name. And in Friday at the Next, Day Day and Roach are singing the song Friends while being hold catcher. Ice Cube and Master P's song, You Know I'm a Hoe, from the Players Club soundtrack is a remix I Am a Hoe. Yep. Buck sampled 5 Minutes of Funk in his song, Gold Chains. Yep. And so many more. Let's remember of the guy named John Fetcher, a.k.a. Ecstasy, and his music will live on with these two members, and I hope and I pray my condolences and prayers for his family and his friends. And shout out to these two guys, Charlie Constantine and Drew Grandmaster D Carter. I pray for these two dudes to hold the stay down for their friend. But you need to know these guys, people. Their music will live on for many years or more. They don't talk about Whodini. and how much they're important to music and how much they important to the world, important to the music itself. The music will live on for many generations, long live to come. So after I drop this, we're gonna watch. After this, I'm gonna do Miles Davis review after when it's come on. I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna take my takes on that. So I see y'all then after I drop this. After when that other new episode come on. I'll see y'all then. It's your boy Domination. This is Back in the Basic. Choking the Deuce out text baby. Until next time, alright? Alright. Peace. I'm out. Alright, peace.